I be that young rapping dude, might just trap with you. Coming with the thunder, baby, might just clap it crew. I roll out in the morning light, whip that Harley bike, all black, I'm the party type, and it's on tonight. I just stepped in no weapons, but my outfit might take the soul. See my presence impressive, got strippers slipping off the poles.
Hey, what's up guys, Darkbreaker here. In today's video we are gonna play Kaisa on the new patch. She received a pretty significant buff on the first ability, so she is gonna do a lot more damage. And I'll showcase you the potential of Kaisa, and we are gonna use the build from Rick's Doom. And one thing that you guys need to know about the evolution is that you have to get double BS sword to secure 70 AD, so you can get the Q evolve early, and that's the best way to get it. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you guys enjoy this video, and definitely stay tuned. First item, Storm Razor. Actually, the item order is you get 2 BF swords. You start with 2 BF swords, so you have 80 AD, you can evolve, and then after you have those 2 BF swords, you're finishing each of them. One into Storm Razor, the other into Infinity Edge. Yes, we are not getting attack speed until the 4th item, because we want the armor penetration. I mean, there's a reason, because at this point you need the armor penetration, and you don't, I think this is basically you maximize your damage output, because then you can shred all the enemies that have armor already, and also the people that have already enough armor because they reach level 10 or something. And then you're getting the attack speed, so you can evolve the third ability for the invisibility. But yeah, Storm Razor, crit rate, attack speed, very nice. Infinity Edge, crit rate, critical strike damage. Mortuary Miner, armor penetration percentage, anti-heal. Ruinous Hurricane. With this you will have enough to evolve the item, evolve your third ability. Also gives you tons of attack speed, crit rate, and your auto attacks will splash onto opponents. And then Bloodthirster for the lifesteal and securing 100% crit rate. You can also go for a Guardian Angel for some more survivability if you guys want to. For the runes, Lethal Tempo, giving you a shit ton amount of attack speed. Hunter Vampirism for lifesteal. Nullifying Orb for extra shield. And Hunter Genius for ability haste. For the spells, Exhaust Flash. I mean, Exhaust obviously on ADC is very good. But yeah, that's going for the item build. Hope you guys will enjoy this video, and let's hop right into the gameplay. Boom. Let's get started with the Kaisa gameplay. For you guys who are not familiar with Kaisa, Kaisa is a very strong hyper carry ADC. I think in comparison to Tristana and Jinx, she is much stronger in the early game. She doesn't have the same hyper carry potential, but she is still a pretty strong hyper carry, I would say. In the early game, you want to start with the first ability, you want to max the first ability, then the third ability, and then the second ability, since we're using AD Kaisa. The first ability is your main damage tool, the second ability is a nice poke and a nice tool to last it if you get zoned off in the early game, and the third ability gives you attack speed and movement speed. And what makes Kaisa interesting is that with certain stats that you can get, whether it be AD, attack speed or AP, you can evolve your abilities. The first ability gets evolved when you have enough AD, the second ability if you have enough AP, and the third ability if you guys have enough attack speed. And with the first ability you will have more missiles being shot at the opponent, and they buff the first ability, so the first ability does a lot of damage now. The second ability, okay, wait a second. Very close, clutch, and we get the double kill in the early game, very good. We actually have a very solid support. Double kill in the early game, very good. Doom 2.0, by the way. I think the range is longer and you're maybe shooting 3 times? Was it 3? Instead of like in just one direction, I think you're shooting in 3 directions. Was it that? I'm not sure. I don't play Kaisa. I know the third ability, you're getting invisible when you have the third ability evolved, which is really nice. And the ultimate gives you a shield and you can dash when someone is marked with plasma. Whether you use it with your abilities, for example with the second ability, or someone else uses crowd control, they will also receive plasma. and then there's a circle around the opponent where you can jump to. So you can use that to your advantage to dodge abilities and you can get a shield. Or to reposition yourself in team fights. The Thresh, oh, the Thresh is a Giga Chip, by the way. Did you guys see that? I reset it because I was like, if I stay, I will die. And Thresh gets the solo kill on Fizz as well. What a Giga Chip. Nice. Okay, remember, here's the Relic Shield. For you guys who are not aware, with the Relic Shield, he has like 3 blue dots around him. That means he has 3 stacks of Relic Shield. So if the opponent is below, or I mean if the minion is below 50%, the next auto attack is gonna kill the minion automatically. And both you and him are getting 100% of the gold. So you wanna give him, if he has the Relic Shield and he has those blue dots, you want to let him last hit the cannon, so both of you guys will get 85 gold. And I know some people think the sickle has the same mechanic, because I had that. I had that, by the way. Someone thought, okay, I have the sickle, I can last it. No. If you have sickle, you have to poke the opponent to trigger the mark, so you can get the sickle stacked. Unlike the shield, which is differently. Okay? Because I was confused. I was like, why is he taking it? And then he's like, I have to look at my first item. I'm like, nope, that's not how it works, buddy. That's not how it works. Yeah, I stayed a little bit too overextended there. I should have reset it early on, and we got collapse on and gave shutdown, which is not that good. And right now I'm just saying that he, in further team fights, he should be cautious or mindful about his third ability, because with the third ability he can deny the Samira ultimate, so he wants to hold it until Samira is using it. Whether maybe we're just bursting her quick enough, but if we're not bursting her quick enough, it's really good for him to keep his crowd control so he can cancel the Samira ultimate. Because the Samira ultimate can basically just turn a skirmish on her own. How do you like voice over breaker versus stream breaker, by the way? Stream breaker with subtitles or voice over breaker with educational informations? I think the opinions will differ. Some people like some more tilt moments than this. Okay, dragon's up. I reset it so I get the next item. I see Mr. Fizz is trying to escape, probably, and I'm just gonna use ultimate to secure them. Guys, you know why? Because I'm selfish and I wanted to kill. Because I saw Kaisa was coming. Yes, I probably could have just saved the ultimate, but I wanted that kill too badly. It's unnecessary. It was unnecessary, I know. And ideally, obviously, you want to hit the first ability onto a single target, because then all the missiles will hit one target, and that person is gonna get shredded. A pet Kaisa, when she uses the first ability onto someone who's isolated, alone, she can pretty much nuke. She can pretty much nuke you. And now 6 minutes in, we already have 2 items. That's what we call loaded, guys. Loaded. Let me check something real quick. Rix versus Team Kaisa are playing right now. It's 1-1 for them. That's why I'm just looking for the team comp they're playing. Interesting. I don't want to step out too far because I'm alone here, and I don't know the positionings of the others. Since I don't know the positionings of the others, and I don't have flash, and Thresh is rotating for Herald, I need to play safe right here. This could be a big problem in other games where we're not that ahead, because sometimes while the support is rotating for the Herald, you might get collapsed on. The enemy support might stay bot lane, and the enemy jungler will just give up the herald, and then they're just diving you and killing you. So these situations when you're ahead, sometimes you shouldn't rotate as a support, because you need to push out the wave first in the bot lane, and then you can rotate. Because otherwise maybe you just get dove, or maybe your bot lane is rotating to the herald without defending the bot lane, and then the enemy bot lane is just taking the truth for free. So this is a mistake that I see commonly happening in ranked, that you definitely should be mindful about. Correct rotation. And right here, I know I gave the bot lane. I was just talking about it. I gave it because I didn't want to stay there. I rather give it than stay there and die and give a shutdown. Yes, I am aware that I should have maybe stayed there, but I don't know where the positionings of the others were. So, hey, I cleared the wave and then I rotated, by the way. So I cleared it first. So it's harder for them to take it. But if I just stay there, maybe I just die because I get dove and they get a shutdown for free. Oh, that's a chat play, by the way. That's such a chat play. Holy moly. Darkbreaker. I mean, Kaisa is most of the times the champion that just plays front to back. If you are super fat, let's say you are very fat, then sometimes you can use the ultimate to chase people in the back line. Sometimes. Most of the times you shouldn't do that and just target the first person in line or in vision and play around your tanks in frontline that are peeling for you. And obviously focus on farming. I would say to you guys, aim for at least 800 GPM. 800 to 1000. If you have like 900, you are doing excellent. If you have 800, you're doing really solid. Really solid. But if you have below 800 and you are ADC, mid laner or jungler, then you're not doing good. You should try to farm better. And that means not, okay, I'm only AFK farming in the side lane and getting caught and not joining teamfights. No, it means you need to understand when to rotate, when to join a teamfight, and when you should be farming. Because a lot of times I also see, okay, there's the ADC is falling behind, and then she's only in the side lane, farming alone on her own and getting caught over and over again. I don't want to see that. I can't defend this because I will get engaged on by Nautilus, so I just gave it. And there are other times... Wait, I lost the point. If you are behind, let's say you are 0-3 in the laning phase, and your jungler is 5-0. Don't be the asshole that is taking the red buff. Don't be the AD player that takes the red buff when you are the one who is inting on your own, losing a 2 vs 2, while your jungler is doing excellent already. Don't be that asshole, guys. Let yourself get carried. Let yourself get carried. Someone who's doing well. Don't deny him from golden experience, so it's gonna make him harder to carry games. Don't be that asshole, understand that? I had so many games. I have someone who's 0-3, dying 2 vs 2 on his own, dying 1 vs 1, and then he decides to take the red buff. He denies me from the red buff. That means less gold, less experience, and also I miss the slow effect. And the slow effect from the red buff and the dot damage are very important, by the way. So that's definitely a big issue. Nice. I mean, there are some games, naturally you won't have every game a good performance, by the way. Sometimes you have bad games, and sometimes your teammates are also bad. In this case, you're probably not gonna win. Okay. But there are a lot of games. Where you have 1 or 2 teammates that are doing really good, and you are the one who's inting. What you do is damage control in this case. Damage control, that means try to die, try to not die, try to play safe, try to farm up, but don't deny your good performing teammates from their buffs. Very important. And don't steal their gold as well. You can share it. Sharing is okay. Taking it on your own, not so good. See, that's, for example, a play where you can use the ultimate of Kaisa to chase someone down and secure a kill, by the way. But be careful if you do that, you don't over-chase and you don't get caught. In this case, I'm very fat, so I'm confident that I can do it and pull this off. But you should play this champion enough that you know your limits when you can do what, by the way. Don't blindly just jump in because you know, think, okay, I'm a Giga Chat, I can do it. See the situation and then perform accordingly. But yeah, Kaisa can be a very strong assassin, by the way. If she's fat, she plays like an assassin, pretty much. And nice, another kill. What do you guys think about Kaisa? What rating would you give her, by the way? Like, what tier do you think Kaisa belongs to? I think she's very strong. Kinda underrated, to be fair. I feel like she's kinda underrated. Because not that many players play Kaisa. Even though she's pretty strong right now. Oh, Rix is dominating. Holy shit. Oh, holy shit, are they dominating? Oh boy. Look at the shield though! Look at the shield I'm getting! Ay ay ay. Ay 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 ay, guys. Do you guys see the shield I got from the ultimate? Oh boy. But yeah, now with the Baron we're so fat. Yeah, it's a GG. They also surrender. It's a GG. I hope you guys enjoyed this YouTube video about Kaisa. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And I see you guys next time. Bye bye. Voiceover. Let's go. Voiceover.
Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.